What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. The ultimate supply and demand guide. Everything you need to know. Now, if this is your first time on this channel, welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we also live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. So the first thing you need to understand about supply and demand is that it's literally the same thing as support and resistance. It goes hand in hand, tomato to tomato, just like liquidity, consolidation is the same thing, just like uptrend and bullish is the same thing, downtrend and bearish is the same thing. It's just different names people just came up with, right? But the ultimate thing you need to understand is that if you go into Google, it says are fresh lows or zones in which prices are not determined, which that's just not true at all. And let me explain, right? The only way a price cannot be determined is if it's making all-time highs. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not making all-time highs and it's at a price that has been previously, those levels are already there and predetermined, right? So that goes, let me go even further into that. There are no coincidences in the markets, right? There are no coincidences in the markets. Price does the same thing every single day, every single week, every single month, every single quarter. The only difference is the trend, volume, the day of the week, news events, holidays. That's the only thing that changes and affects the market. But as far as the way price moves and the rules that they follow, they do the same and follow the same exact rules every single day, every single week, which is why I'm able to not only every single day on the London session lives predict and get projections that are accurate, but also get projections at the beginning of the week in the Sunday chart analysis. As you can see right here, this is how we did last month for May. We went 16-4, giving us an 80% win rate, cost 69,396 pips. You can see this by going to June 3rd. You can also see some student results and testimonial, and over 1,000 receipts of screenshots of student results, testimonials, screenshots of actual position of trades I took, screenshots of signals I called, all that good stuff. So make sure to hit that first link in the description and check all that stuff out. Now, that's how we did last month. Now, how we did quarter one to start the year off, we went 53-4, giving us a 93% win rate. January, we went 20-0, catching 37,620 pips. February, we went 17-1, catching 24,403 pips. Then March, we went 16-3, catching 49,783 pips, catching a total of 111,806 pips. You can see this by scrolling to April 4th. You click right here. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the year. Now, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Now that we understand that these things are already predetermined price points, so the next thing you need to understand is that they're interchangeable. And what I mean by that is a strong supply level can also be a strong demand level, right? So you see the same level I went for sales on, the same level I went for buys on, the same level of price rejected, the same level of price respected, and continue the trend on. You see what I'm saying? So again, there's no way that this is just a coincidence that, you know what I'm saying, this was July 25th when price at this level, then hit the same exact level the 29th, the same exact level the 31st. And we see right here, August, a whole month later, hitting the same level time and time again. See what I'm saying? So again, you have to understand there's no coincidences in the market. Once you understand that there's no coincidences in the market and that there's literal rules and script and algorithm price follows, then you know where to start at. You need to start figuring out what those quote unquote coincidences are and what these confluences are. That way you can start identifying them, taking notes. And again, I promise you, once you see something once, you're going to see something twice. You see it twice, you're going to see it thrice. You see it thrice, I promise you're going to see it every single week, month, and quarter on these charts. Okay, so that brings us into the next step, right? When you're trading off the supply and demand zones, you want to not just enter a trade just because price breaks that supply and demand zone. You want to wait for the retest and confirmation. And right here is a perfect example. So we see here that price, every time it was coming to this supply or trying to become a demand zone, it kept on rejecting. So this is why I tell the members and students all the time, it's important where the candlestick goes, but it's more important where that candlestick closes. So imagine you're looking for a buy setup and you see price breaks this supply level and you try to go for a buy. All you had to do was wait an extra 5 or 10 minutes just to see how that candlestick closed, and you would have seen that it was not ready to hold and respect that level yet, right? Imagine you would have went for a round 2. I know I need to go for buys, but again, because of impatience, not waiting for the extra step, you would have took 3 unnecessary losses right here, right? But then we see here, price still respected this level as a demand, and it's coming back up to the supply to see if it can break and hold as demand. So now you're feeling extra confident again. Okay, I know to go for buys. I know to go for buys. But let's see what happens. Again, all you had to do was wait an extra 5, 10, 15 minutes to see that it was not ready to hold that level yet and make the next move to the upside, versus where we took the buy at. We saw price not only broke this level, but was respecting it as a demand zone, right? So after we saw price was respecting this level as demand zone, then this is the time to look for entry and ride the wave up, right? So again, we see prices respecting this level. So once price broke back above, we went for this buy setup here at the beginning of the New York session. Beautiful, 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 nice 1 to 2 risk reward ratio setup, right? So again, we want to wait for those retest confirmations. Now we're about to go into the most important step. Okay, well, all these steps are important, but this one is super important as well. You want to always trade with the trend and flow of price. So what does that mean? If we're in an uptrend, no matter what, you want to look for buys. If we're in a downtrend, no matter what, you want to look for sells. And I'm about to go even further with that. If we're in an uptrend, not only do you only want to look for buys, but you only want to enter buys off of demand zones. And if we're in a downtrend, not only do you only want to look for sells, but you want to enter sells off of a supply zone. Okay, because again, as we can see here, when we're looking for buys and we enter off of a demand zone, not only do we have the flow of price going in our favor, but we also have these levels helping to give us a nice push to the upside, right? The reason why that's so important, because when you do that, not only do you have the flow of price going in your favor, but you also have an extra push and bounce when you trade off of these levels. Just look how price reacts when we enter off of these levels versus buys and sells. All right, so it's very, very, very important to understand this. Now, if you don't understand how to exactly read the flow of price or how to read the charts or candlesticks and stuff like that, make sure to check out my day trading tips playlist. I have over 80 videos breaking out how to read the charts, trading psychology, my trading plan, trading strategy, things like that. And you want to see some trade breakdowns, me using this methodology and this concept, make sure to check out my trade breakdown playlist. I got over 60 videos back to back to back trade breakdowns, different buy setups, different sell setups. All these setups are setups I personally took, as well as signals I called for the members in the advanced play signal room. And not only that, but on top of that, every trade I take, I break down in the London session live, if not also enter and take in the London session live. All right, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free signal and free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal room services, or my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced Play Signal Room, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal room, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible setups going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now, I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the advanced play signal room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded in an hour long and they're sent to you the same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also, make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.